Jerre-Bear, Jerre-Bear, Jerre-Bear. What are you doing? Obama's the Antichrist? Have you even done a comparison? Have you? Have you actually looked into and researched McCain's side of things? Honestly, I don't even think you looked up anything about Obama. I think you're just going by your own points of views, throwing them in there. Of course, that's what you usually do. I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to read to you a comparison, okay? And I think you might enjoy this. If you graduate from Harvard Law School, you're unstable. If you attend 5 different small colleges before graduating, you're well-grounded. If you spend 3 years as a brilliant community organizer, becoming the first black president of the Harvard Law Review, create a voter registration drive that registers 150,000 new voters, spend 12 years as a constitutional law professor, spend 8 years as a state senator, representing a district with over 750,000 people, become chairman of the state Senate's Health and Human Service Committee, spend 4 years in the United States Senate, representing a state of 13 million people while sponsoring 131 bills and serving on the Foreign Affairs, Environment and Public Works, and Veterans Affairs Committees, I guess you don't have any real leadership. If your total resume is local weather girl, 4 years on the city council, and 6 years as the mayor of a town with less than 7,000 people, 20 months as the governor of a state with only 650,000 people, then I guess you're qualified to become the country's second highest ranking executive, right? Let me go a little further. If you've been married to the same woman for 19 years while raising 2 beautiful daughters, all within Protestant churches, you're not a real Christian. If you cheated on your first wife with a rich heiress and left your disfigured wife and married the heiress the next month, you're a Christian. I love that. Let me continue. If you teach responsible, age-appropriate sex education, including the proper use of birth control, you are eroding the fiber of society. If, while governor, you staunchly advocate abstinence only, with no other option in sex education in your state school system, while your unwed teen daughter ends up pregnant, you're very responsible. If your wife is a Harvard graduate lawyer who gave up position in a prestigious law firm to work for the betterment of her inner city community, then gave that up to raise a family, your family's values don't represent America's. But if your husband is nicknamed First Dude, with at least 1 DWI conviction, no college education, who didn't register to vote until age 25, and once was a member of a group that advocated the succession of Alaska from the USA, your family is extremely admirable. Jerre-Bear, what are you doing, brother? My suggestion to you is that you get off your asshat ass and do a little research before you decide to make these Antichrist videos. And if you ask my opinion, which you didn't, but I'm going to give it anyway, I'm voting for the Antichrist.